Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and thank you very much for checking out today's video and making time for it. Really appreciate that. And guys, today what I've been trying to do here this summer is I've been trying to give you guys tips and advice on stuff that you can use like right now situationally as we go through the summer months. And if you guys have been watching many of the videos I've done here recently, you know that I've been talking about how tough it is in August and early September. And guys, if there's one lure I want to talk about today, if you said, Randy, what is the best way for me to catch a bass in the month of August when it's tough, I would tell you it's that Megabass 2.4 inch dark sleeper. We've done videos on this in the past, guys, but I will sort of want to go over this again specifically for late summer fishing about what to look for and how to fish it, because it's been, I'm going to guess, my number one producer as far as just getting bit when it's tough conditions. So we'll get into that here. So if you're not familiar with, guys, we've talked about it before. This is the Megabass Dark Sleeper. It looks like a swim bait, but it's not. You don't fish it like a swim bait. You fish it like a jig, because the weight is on the bottom of this. It's got a keel weight here, and it allows it to set on the bottom just like that. So I don't fish this thing reeling it through the water column. I let it go to the bottom, and I'm hopping it just like a jig along the bottom. And that lies the effectiveness of it. Now, there's three different sizes on this. This is the 2.4 inch, then they make a 3 inch and one a little over 3 inches long. And by the way, guys, Baitworks has a really good selection of these. I'll put the Baitworks link in the description. And if you guys order them to that link, it's a good way to help the channel out here, and you can get you some of these. But specifically, guys, this little junior one, the 2.4 inch, is my number one go-to bait for August fishing. And don't let the size fool you guys. This thing will catch good fish if you have the right conditions. Ideally, if you have a lake that has some type of a mix of largemouth, spotted bass, and smallmouth, doesn't have to have smallmouth in it. It can have just like spotted bass and largemouth, like most of the lakes in Alabama, or a lot of lakes in Missouri, that type of stuff. This is when it really excels, is when you have the mixed species combined with not super clear water, but some, fairly good water clarity conditions. So if you've got a lake that has, say, 3 foot of visibility at least, and you've got some type of rock, it could be pea gravel rock, it could be sandy, it could be, boulders, it could be, chunk rock, whatever. But if you've got rock and you've got clear water and you've got a mixed species, I can promise you guys, you will get a lot of bites on this little thing in the month of August and early September. Now, first of all, before I get into how to fish a little bit, I do want to give you one piece of advice here. Is this has a small hook in it, but it's a super stiff hook. So once you get that hook in the fish, you're not going to lose them, but it will help you a little bit if you bend that barb up just a hair with some needle nose pliers. It really will help your hookup ratio on there. So here's what the deal is when you're fishing it. Number one, got to fish it on a spinning reel. So I use a 6-pound test Seaguar Vizex line and the Megabass whip snake spinning rod, either in the Orochi model or the Levante, either one. And all I'm doing is running points with it. Now, you don't have to have a live scope because you're on the bottom. You don't even have to have any electronics other than just to know how deep the water is. But get out there on those main lake points where you have the right type of visibility and just fan cast all around the point, end, and sides. Start out like 5 feet, go to 10, 15, 20, 25, hit the end of the points, hit the side of the points, throw it out there, let the bait go to the bottom, and once it hits the bottom, just sort of snap it off the bottom, let it go back down, snap it off the bottom. Don't really work it, like a shaky head or something, but you want to pop it pretty hard off the bottom to where it darts maybe a foot off the bottom and then comes back down. And most of the time, probably 90% of the time, you'll throw it out there, and when you pop it like that, the fish will just be there and you'll on it. And the other 10% of the time is when the bait's falling back down, you'll see your line tick, and then you can set the hook on it. But anyway, guys, what are you doing there? You haven't said hi to everybody for a while. You say hi?
No.
Okay. Why does that? Huh? Okay, here's some water. Okay, so anyway, guys, give it a try. Just get you some. Like I said, Baitworks link in the description. Get you 3 or 4 of them. Get out there on those main lake points and find out for yourself, man. If you don't believe me, give it a try. Colors, there's a lot of different color variations. I found all of them works. Megabass basically has 2 different types. They got some type of shad pattern, like the clear ones, and then they have some crawdad patterns. but I've caught fish on all of them, so they'll hit any color that they make there. So anyway, give it a try. Hope it works, and we'll talk later. See you.